Hey guys, this is Lynda Cromar. Wanted to give you a little quick heads up. I've been giving you some tutorials about blogging, and one of the things that makes your blog look absolutely fabulous is to use really nice graphics, and you don't really have to pay money for them if you know kind of a few little secrets. So I'm going to give you one of mine today, and that is Canva. Canva.com, and I don't use the paid service, although you can if you want. They do have some ready-made graphics that you can do, of course, that are really beautiful, but okay, lovely. Anyway, I'm going to just drop into one of these. I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. When you click into any of the things, either they're one of the templates they have, or whether it's one that you've created, it will open up into a new page, which allows you to edit. Yeah, this is good enough. This is pretty close to the same page. And as you can see, this is now on an editing page. And one thing you can see is there's all these menus on the side here that you can edit. You can change the size. You can make some different changes. But I'm going to alert you to the uploads, which is actually my own video, my own things that I've uploaded, and that's one of my secrets to not having to pay anything to have some really cool looking graphics. Now this is in pieces and layers, basically the same as what you would probably find if you had a paid service like Photoshop, but you don't have some of the tools. You can't do some of the in-depth, deep kind of really cool effects that are in Photoshop, but you can layer something. So this background piece that I put up first, that's this here. I actually created this, but you could also go and find a lot of things like this. For instance, if you went to Google, let's just try it and see what comes up. If you go to Google and then you and my system is slow, so excuse that, and you click on images, and then what I do is I would, as soon as it comes up, come on, okay, now I'm in images, and I'm going to just do, I want a red background or wallpaper. And what wallpaper is it's larger parts. And once you've done that, look at all the cool things that come up. I can actually, I've used this one. There's others. I might download some more of these. So if you said you wanted this, all you have to do is save this down to your hard drive. And then, let's say that's the one I want to have. It's going to go into my download folder. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to come back over here, and let's say I wanted to create a different background. So I'm going to upload that into my Canva. This is like, they're really saying that it's a canvas. It's just a nice way to say it. So let's say I wanted to change this up a little and give it that background. So all I would have to do is go like this, and it will show up. And I don't want it to be in the front, I want it to be in the back. So I'm going to make it go back. And so by doing that, it kind of goes, well, it's not going behind, it's going behind that one layer. So I want this to go in front too. So I'm going to have that come to the forward. So by that happening, now this piece right here is behind all of that, and I can actually stretch it until it fills this space. And now I have a new background, and that's just as simple as it goes. And this is my own photo of myself with a dropped background. There are software out there that can do that, or there are free things you can do that. And then this is a layer as well with text. And what's nice about this is now I can actually recreate this. I can change this word, and what this is basically the same thing as what you see on this page. I am changing all the time this title to go along with whatever my topic is. And this was a video post, and I put a little extra text in it, but then it's the video that I just recently did, and it was actually a live video, and I gave it a background. You can do that in software as well. I do a few extra things just to make my blog look extra nice, and then when I publish it, it looks like it's my content. It's not someone else's. No one else is looking quite like mine. This is kind of my branding, to have the bright red and the yellow wording on there. And sometimes I'll put my name on here also, just depending on what I want to do. But that's how this graphic came about, is I made it in Canva, just like that. And you can go and put anything together you want. Just put a colored wallpaper that you want to add to it instead of what's here, just by doing that. And if you wanted to start from scratch, you can do what I call, it has a custom. You can create anything you want just by telling it you want certain dimensions. You need to know what your dimensions are. So if you go back into your blog, find out what these dimensions are. Sometimes you can find out by just hovering over it, or you can go into the back office of the theme and go into the customization tab, and it will allow you to find out what the width is of your blog post area, and then make it just about that width so that it fits nicely in here, and you don't have to actually make it, you don't want it really huge, you don't want it really small, you want it to be kind of the width of the top of this blog, and that's your goal. So find out what this width is. Sometimes you can even download this and measure it that way, or you can bring it into another software that will do that. There's a lot of online stuff that's cheap or no cost, and that's my little trick I use daily to create a really cool looking blog post.